evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Studio on 4th. Make some noise. You know what? I appreciate all that noise making. And instead of complaining about those who didn't make it, I want to say thank every single one of you for being here. And we could probably take the time to thank every single one of you for being here. Studio on 4th, in association with Chupa Verde Salsa, is proud to present a night of comedy. This is a Reno Comedy Showcase. Coming to the stage right now, will you be your host for the evening? A wonderful guy, a great friend, and a damn good stand-up comedian. Put your hands together for a good man, Mr. Patrick Shillito.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average. Papa twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit, stink pink gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right.
I love that intro song. I get it. Biggie. Love it. How are you guys doing tonight? Is everybody doing all right? Everybody having a good time so far? Yeah? I know you guys have been here a while. I'm glad to see you all. I can't really see you all. The lights are bright. But that's okay. My name is Pat Shillito. Thank you guys for coming to Studio on 4th tonight for our grand cavalcade of comedy, sponsored by Chupa Verde Salsa, or Salsa? Salsa? Yeah, Chupa Verde Salsa. It's called salsa. I figured that much. You know, I don't know a lot of Spanish, but Chupa mi verde, doesn't that mean suck my green? It does? That's awesome. Like I said before, I am your host for the evening, Pat Shillito. I've been here for a while, so I'm half in the bag. But, oh my God, guys, we have got so many good comedians for you tonight. We have got some of Reno's best talent in this here. Serious, it's amazing. I'm just losing my mind. We've got so many good comics here. Holy butt penis, we've got a shit ton of comics here tonight. Yes! Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I come from a military family. True story, my grandfather, Assistant Secretary of the Navy. Yes, you can applaud, it's okay. Yep, my father, 30-year retired Marine Corps colonel. Hoorah. Yes. And even all 4 of his kids, potheads. Yes. All right, marijuana. We're number 1. Holy butt penis, this is getting rough. But there's some pretty smart kids. I mean, yeah, they're potheads, but there's some pretty smart kids. My eldest brother, he's got 2 PhDs, right? My second eldest brother's got a master's degree in economics, right? My kid's sister, PhD in biochemical engineering. I can't even fucking say biochemical engineering. Don't ruin it. The illusion is... I mean, I do this, you know? Black sheep. It's cool, though. I actually have a degree myself. The Aces won. No, it's a shooting. I forgot we're on 4th Street. It's like thunder and lightning. Those are awfully close. 1 criminal, 2 criminal, 3 criminal. Yeah, I have a lot of pot-related material myself. A lot of marijuana jokes. I just forgot them all. Because I'm doing that shit, right? Yeah. No, I actually have a degree myself. I went to Chico State. If anyone's familiar with that school. Nobody. What's a school? Yeah. I majored in headaches and hangovers. It's Chico State, you know. Lots of marijuana, lots of drinking, lots of partying, I think. Got a degree in journalism. Actually got a job as a newspaper reporter for 5 years. For those of you who don't know, a newspaper is how we used to get our news. Used to get our news. Yeah, I worked at a newspaper in Susanville, California. Anybody here familiar with Susanville? Yeah, you are? How much time did you serve? He didn't even skip a beat, too. He's like, couple years for killing a comic. That's right, it's a prison town. It's a prison town over there in Susanville. You got a population of 10,000 people, 20,000 if you include the prisons. And I worked at a newspaper that didn't really need to be there. 10,000 people? No, sir. I learned a very interesting fact about women while working at that newspaper. You see, I worked in an office where there were 17 ladies and 3 guys. How do I put this delicately? See, when there's a lot of women working in a confined space like that, and you know they're all working together, and they're day in, day out, next to each other, your periods sync up like a wireless router. And I never have the password. Found out another interesting fact about you ladies while working there. You have a place where you can hide your snacks that we men folk will never find. Tampon boxes. We're not going to look. This, of course, leads me to believe that that's why Hostess eventually went out of business. I love the fact that I'm doing my whole set with gunfire. That's not even outside, that's a green room. No, I'm going up next. No, I'm going up next, motherfucker. No, yeah, Hostess went out of business because of you ladies. And to be honest, you bigger ladies, you can hide a lot of Twinkies in your, you know, industrial-sized box of Flomax. At what point do you just use the Twinkies? Ooh, oh my God. What? Twinkies are made of sponge. Cake. At what point did the Twinkies become red velvet cupcakes? All right, never mind. All right, that's too gross. I'm sorry. That's too much. That's too much. Hey, Jesus Christ. Have you guys ever just typed the word "why" into your Google search engine? Do it. Seriously. Just type the word "why" in. Google being the all-knowing, super smart entity that it is. Seriously. Get off the stage. Just type the word "why" into Google. Seriously. Google, being the all-knowing, super smart entity that it is, will fill in the rest for you and then give you a top 10 list of things you could possibly be asking the almighty Google. Just type in "why," and it fills in the rest. Is my poop green? Yeah, gross. Number 2 on that list, am I so ugly? Why am I so ugly? Like Google's gonna fucking help with that. What? That's not as disturbing as number 5 on that list, though. Type in the word "why," and it automatically fills in the rest. Can't I own a Canadian? Don't look at me like that, man. Google's the dick. I mean, the obvious answer is simple. It's because Mexicans are so much cheaper. But, I mean... See what I did there? I slipped in a little racial humor. Now, you would have thought I was going to do it with the gunshots going on during the set, but 4th Street, how we guys doing tonight? Maybe make some noise. I am very excited, you can tell. I am very excited that you guys came out here to support some live local comedy. We've got a showcase for you tonight, like I said earlier, featuring some of the best comics that this little area has to offer. And our first comedian coming to the stage is kind of a dick. I mean, I consider him a friend, but, you know, he's a dick. And as excited as I am to see him get on stage, I kind of want to just make him squirm a little bit while I just prolong my word usage. All right, I'm done. Your next comedian, your first comedian, the comedian to be better than all comedians, the alpha comedian. Everybody loves this guy. He looks fantastic in an Argyle sweater. Folks, give it up for the very talented Mr. Matthew Regan.
Oh no! Where's my music? Yeah. Some motherfucking Trogs, bitch. 1964 Colin said it's still got a big dick. Sorry guys, I'm coming at you with a lot of energy tonight. Like I'm a Def Jam comic, but penis. So I just drove back up from Vegas today. Went down to Vegas to visit my nephew who was just born, which is cool. But I got pulled over. Got pulled over in Urington, Nevada, Jewel of the West, they call it. Get pulled over, cop comes up to my window. He's like, you know, I pulled you over, son? I'm like, speeding. He's like, that's right, son. We do things a little bit slower out here in Urington. I was like, man, I'd hate to get raped in Urington. Don't awe that joke. It's hilarious. I'm gonna let the slow rape joke just pass over you. It was me getting raped, guys. Don't worry. It's okay to laugh at. Usually when more people are in the audience, I warm up to that one. Tonight, you get straight raped. So I go down to Vegas, and I'm there for a week, and I try to hit up all the open mics I can go to. And there's this one open mic called Scoundrels, which was, I wrote this joke on Tuesday night, the night after I went to Scoundrels, so bear with me here. It's not even a joke, this is my experience there. Walk in, there's nothing but black people there, so it's a black person bar, which is cool. You know, I've done all black sets before. And I go up to the host, and I'm like, hey, man, can I get some time tonight? I'm from Reno. He's like, oh, yeah, you from out of town? Yeah, we'll give you some time. But listen, dude, like, you don't want to be hitting them with that, like, clever, smart shit. You really want to get them with, like, that really dumb, hard shit, like, really fast. Because this isn't, like, the best crowd to be doing smart shit. And I look around, and he's black, if you couldn't tell by my terrible racist impersonation. But so I look around and I'm just like, I'm glad you were the one demeaning your entire race and not me. So thank you for that, random black guy. So I write down my name and I pronounce it like 8 times for him. Matt Regan, Matt Regan, Matt Regan. Gets up on stage, is like, yo, this next cat coming up to the stage all the way from Reno. And then he thinks about where the fuck Reno is, because people in Vegas have no idea about what geography is whatsoever. So you just see it pass over his brain like, Reno. That's like Alabama shit right there. I know. I know. It's just all the way from Reno. His name is Matt. And I start walking up to the stage, try to cut him off before he can mispronounce and murder my name. And so I start walking up stage. He goes, sit down, motherfucker. I'm going to bring you up. So I got to turn around and walk back off stage. He goes, this cat all the way from Reno, give it up for Matt. What's your name? And I'm like, from the back, Matt Regan, Matt Weigard. All the way from Reno, and then I start walking on the stage, like, sit down, nigga, we gotta bring you up with some gangster shits. Because there was a DJ there, apparently, but the DJ was unaware of that he was supposed to bring me up with gangster shit. So it was just like, DJ was like, oh, you want the gangster shit? All right. And then he's got to look through his list of gangster shit. So I'm just standing on the side of the stage going, waiting for gangster shit. And then there's just this happening. Don't worry, it's coming. Gangster shit be coming. Don't worry, don't worry. And then there's like 2 minutes of no gangster shit. A severe lack of gangster shit, okay? So he's like, you know what? Apparently DJ Twist is on an off night, so we're gonna bring him up old school style. This is a perfect impersonation of his shitty beatboxing. His dick shrank 8 inches that night. But because he was black, it still left him with a regular sized dick, so whatever. Which leads me to another thing about this fucking guy. I forget his name, which is lucky because I shouldn't be shit-talking other hosts around Nevada. But whatever. I realized that black people never tell a self-deprecating sex story. Ever. It does not happen when you're a comic. Because this guy was like, yeah, I'm going to warm up the crowd real fast. So have you ever noticed when you're in your apartment and you hear the neighbor next door like having sex? And you're like, I want me some sex too. And then you go into the next room and you start having sex and she climaxes. End of joke. Like, that's how it fucking ended. You didn't even, like, I was expecting like the white version, or then you walk into the next room and you start having sex and you feel sad because no one else is there with you. Or like, you walk into the next room and you start having sex and you feel bad that your dog likes peanut butter so much. Like, I was expecting this. That did not happen. It was just, you have sex and she leaves a different person. Totally different, and she's going to go get her college degree afterwards. Because once you go black, you change your life for the better. That was the way he was telling this fucking joke. That was my experience at Scoundrel. Oh wait, so I go there, and there's nothing but black people there, and whatever. I'm not a racist person, even though I keep bringing up the fact that they're all black. But I'm from Reno. Look around right now. Not a lot of them. Okay. There was probably about 45 black people in this bar. And if I had walked into a bar like that here in Reno, I would have just been like, oh, good, you're all here. Don't owe that shit. It's not my fault I'm stating a fact. Don't let the white guilt beat your comedy down, sir. Dude. Was that green shirt? You are the whitest motherfucker in this room. I'm wearing an Argyle sweater, and you're whiter than me, bitch. I should just tell the rest of my jokes with a black voice. It'll go way over way better. You guys drinking tonight? It's the only way this night's going to be fun. So I'm still having a great time. So let's raise our glasses, or shot glasses, or lines of Coke, what have you. I hope you're partying tonight. To Elgin for putting on this show. Still a fun time. Here's the live comedy. Cheers, guys. All right, now let's talk about some real shit. I found the most offensive website on the face of the earth. Most offensive website, you guys might have heard of it. It's called YouTube. Because I was watching this bear video where this bear does tricks with a beach ball. Don't leave. The bear video is hilarious. By all means. So this bear, this motherfucking bear, this bear is doing tricks on this lawn chair with a beach ball, okay? And I scroll down after watching the video because like, that video was cute. Maybe I want to leave a comment. The first comment was, fuck you, you Obama dick-sucking piece of shit. I hope you die and go to hell. The next comment was, LOL bears. Sorry to bring that real shit in on you guys. Sorry to bring out the political humor. My bad. Went down to Vegas. I have health insurance for another like 25 days, so I'm like getting everything taken care of. And I went through a skin cancer check because I found some red splotches on my back. And my dad's got skin cancer. My sister got diagnosed just recently. So I'm a little bit worried. So I go in there, and the doctor's looking at my back, and he's like, well, it could be skin cancer, syphilis, or this rare form of herpes that I've been seeing going around. And for the first time in my life, I went, dear God, let me have skin cancer. Please, Jesus. When you die of cancer, it's totally fine. But if you're dying of syphilis, come on. How dirty was the sheep? We live in Nevada. Come on. If a good sheep fucking joke goes over your head, that's where you draw the line? I made fun of black people for like 3.5 minutes, and you guys were eating it up. Make fun of sheep. Thanks, Elgin. I thought that joke was funny too. You guys should be as drunk as I am right now. Because right now I'm fucking hilarious. So I love living in Nevada. You guys are all Nevada locals? Be proud, you bitches. Nevada's got everything but penis, so. What's up, Pat? Love you, buddy. So, like, I love living in Nevada, but here's some, like, there's some shitty stats about our lovely state. Like, did you guys know that Nevada is 51st out of 50 in public education? Yes. It sucks. 50. We're so bad we beat math, okay? We're one behind Libya right now. There are Somali pirates that wouldn't raise their kids in Nevada because they care about their futures. Like, here's some other stats for you. Here's some, laugh harder. The rest of them will follow. Here's some other stats for you. Nevada, 5th in America for drug use, 4th in America for obesity, 2nd in America for alcoholism, and 1st in America for gun ownership, okay? Like, can you imagine if there was a party with, like, all the states showing up and, like, all the states are discussing the Constitution, drinking martinis and whatnot, and Nevada shows up to the party, and we kick down the door. We got a bucket of chicken dipped in cocaine and a shotgun ready to go off. We're like, what's up, everybody? It's time to party. New Hampshire's like, oh, shit, Nevada's here. We'd punch New Hampshire in the face. Be like, is that your girlfriend, Vermont, New Hampshire? Oh, I'm going to win a milk of the shit out of her like Champlain. I'm going to battle Mountain Hermon Peel. You're so hard. And if you don't get these jokes, that's cool because Nevada cut us funding for geography 5 years ago. So what's up? I always get applause after that joke, but it's for all the wrong reasons. Here's a bunch of shitty things about your state. It's like, we got nothing to be proud of. Let's get proud of the shitty shit. Yeah! So I would usually tell my better jokes tonight, but I'm feeling tonight's like a blue-collar night. So I'm going to do a joke that I haven't told in a while. How much time do I have left, Elgin? Have fun? Pants are coming off. No. Dear God, save us. No. Fine, lady. The pants will stay on. Whoever said that. Oh, you said oh? Do it? No? Hold on. Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. Who thinks I should take my pants off right now? Who thinks the pants should stay on? I'm noticing a slight difference in gender in the voting. It's a wider gap than Obama versus Romney right now. All right, I'll leave the pants on, but if you really want, the pants will come off after the show. No, I didn't gender specify. Paul? You ever notice that my balls look like your face? Sorry, I used that joke for Dave Mancarelli a lot not too long ago. Wow. A butt penis. I forget that you guys aren't all comedians. What was I talking about? Nothing. Taking my pants off. So I will talk about dicks, though. I think that's what we want right now. I'll talk about dicks. I went on a date last week. Thank you, lady. Surprised me, too. Thank you very much. I went on a date last week. I really like this girl. So I got all gussied up, you know. Put on my lucky shirt, my new shoes, my show off my dick jeans. As I'm walking out of my house, my roommate looks at me and goes, hey, Matt, your ball's called. They want their personal space back. You've been playing Xbox 360 all day. I look back at him and go, hey, roommate, your virginity called. Said it's coming to party. He looks back at me and goes, hey, Matt, David Bowie from Labyrinth called. He said, nice. So we got on this date. And I know it's not a good date because in the first conversation that we have, she tells me that she's terrified of the male organ. And I say, I'm terrified of taking this relationship any farther. But when you think about it, guys, on the pretty scale in the universe, dicks are kind of way down here. Like, realistically, it's like porcupine fetuses and dicks right there. One below. You guys are taken aback by the word fetus, but it's about porcupine, so it's okay. It's okay. But, so let's do this for science, okay, guys? Do this for science. Imagine you've never seen a penis in your entire life. They don't exist on the planet Earth, okay? You get off of work, you're going home, might go bowling, might go to the movies, and just a dick beams down in front of you. You would be like, oh my God! Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's like an arrow and a mushroom and some ball bearings. It got infected with Grandpa's ear hair. Oh, and it's covered in elbow skin. Oh my God. Captain Kirk wouldn't even fight that shit. On that epic fucking closer of a joke, I'm gonna get off stage. Thank you very much, guys. I've had a lot of fun tonight. My name is Matt Regan. Let's bring back your host, Mr. Pat Shillito.
One more time for Mr. Matt Regan, everybody. Just a quick note to the staff here at Studio on 4th. I think you guys need to put some more soap in the men's restroom. Just letting you know right now because I went to take a pee and take a pee. I use the restroom, and I got to wash my hands. Both. It was confusing. Don't go in there. No, man. I'm just telling you, I'm touching my hands a lot, I'm touching my stuff, It's like I wipe my butt, and penis, and then I go and shake some hands, grab the microphone. It's gross, man. It's gross. Before I forget, which may actually happen, we have a lot of prizes here for you guys tonight, too, for coming out. So, yeah, you guys are walking away with some gift certificates tonight. How are you guys enjoying the salsa so far? Yeah? You enjoying it? It's really good, right? It's really good. Enjoy the Suck My Green salsa. It's really good. It's really fantastic. It's a little spicy for me, but then again, I'm not a picky eater, Before I was a stand-up comic, oh, you're getting the joke now, good. Fantastic. Before I was a stand-up comedian, I made a decent living as a Chaz Bono impersonator. Get a good look, you get it, I understand. I always wanted to be like a young, strapping Tom Arnold. And you're like, who's Tom Arnold? See more stand-up. Oh, somebody said Roseanne, they got it, that's good. Working as a Chaz Bono impersonator has a lot of perks. You get a lot of action. You know how much ass a Chaz Bono impersonator gets? Yeah, that much. That much. Right there. I got booked at a lot of birthday parties. You think your kids' birthday parties are weird. Whoa. Anybody who booked me, I put them on a list right afterwards. I'm like, you're fucking weird. Something's going on. I'm going to call an Amber Alert on you. I've been drinking a lot lately. Who's happy about that? Yeah. Oh, I am, because I'm, drunk. The bartender, yeah, he's having a great time. We're going to run my tab up. I was over at Brew Brothers just recently. Brew Brothers over at the El Dorado Silver Legacy. You guys been there? It was pretty awesome because I went on, it was the Hot Body Night. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hot Body Night at Brew Brothers, but basically it's a wet t-shirt contest, which as a man, that's fucking fantastic. But honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about that show. It was a lot of fun. Hot body contest, wet t-shirt, I took third. I can't believe you laughed at that. Quick question for you guys. Does playing with my dick make me gay? No. I play with my tits and I get nothing. You guys still having fun out there? Is everybody having a good time right now? Yeah? You still drinking? Enjoying the chips and salsa and the wonderful alcoholic beverages provided by the bar? We're going to bring up our next comedian. Our next comic, also a dick. Well, not in the fact that, he has a bad personality or that he's mean to women or that anything like that. He just, physically, he looks like a penis. That's the worst intro I've ever given. That's the worst intro I've ever given. I am very sorry. However, you will not be sorry for this next comedian coming to the stage. He just got done over at Punchlines in Sacramento. Yeah. A big up-and-comer. Folks, give it up for the very talented, the very bald, the very beautiful, Mr. Paul Spock.
Yeah. Give it up for Pat Shillito. By the way, this mic smells like everything but penis. They call Pat the poor man's John Candy. So that means he has to do lower budget movies, so he does porn. His last movie was Uncle Fuck. Do you need more? Yes. Well, anyways, for the roast. Oh, yeah, well, then Elgin. No, that's pretty much that the roast was. Inside comic jokes. Anyways, I recently got denied sex because my penis was too big. Now I feel cocky. Puns. But, it's great having a big penis, but I try not to make fun of guys with little penises because it's like karma. There was a time when I used to make fun of guys with no hair. So in a relationship, women are always right, ladies? Not supposed to argue with the lady. The lady's always right. See, some of the ladies agree. By the way, I'm single. Thank you, sir. In fact, I went to a restaurant one time, and the sign on the wall said, "Men to the left, women's are always right." And that clearly proves that that sign was made by a man. Because it's a sign, not a sandwich. Yeah. So, oh, I can't whistle, so on your own on that one. Thanks. So, but the other thing, though, I noticed that, gays and lesbians are allowed to get married now. But my question is, though, who's always right in that relationship? Me. Oh, okay. Now I know. Yeah, but, who does the other things? Like, who takes out the trash? The kids. See, the person that's not right. Who mows the lawn? Who leaves the toilet seat up? But the biggest question of all, though, in a lesbian relationship, how do they know when they're done having sex? Because I know when I'm done having sex, it usually ends with a large mess and an apology. Have you ever sat around the house just thinking about someone and they show up out of nowhere? That's how my grandma caught me masturbating. She had a stroke. Talk about soft hands. So I was recently sitting around my house, and this girl was over. She comes running out of the shower naked. She goes, "Paul," and I go, "What?" And she goes, "Where's your shampoo?" And I go, it's in the pile with the condoms and the tampons. You know, with the stuff I don't use. Then I said, "What are you still doing here?" Money's on the counter. I'm kidding. I don't pay for prostitution. However, I do eat at Subway. Do you know what Subway and prostitution have in common? You're paying someone to do your girlfriend's job. Yep. So I was on a, yeah. So I went out on an internet date, went to go pick the girl up at her place, and you know, I texted her to let her know I was there. She was like, I'm not quite ready yet. Can you sit in your car and wait? So, you know, I was sitting in my car listening to the Bee Gees because I like the gangsta shit. About an hour later, she comes out, and I don't know what happened, like, to her internet profile photo, but it looks like she ate the girl on the page. And she gets in the car, the door scrapes across the concrete. She turns to me and she says, sorry about the wait. I said, it's okay, you can lose that if you want to. So an hour later, this girl's giving me a blowjob. Yeah, don't turn her down, turn her over. Actually, she gave me the penguin, which isn't all that great. Well, what happened was she sits me down, she pulls my pants down to my ankles, and she starts spit shining my schmeckle. And she looks up and starts talking dirty to me, and I'm like, and she's like looking up at me, and she goes, I can't wait to have this fat thing inside me. I look down at her and I go, who you calling fat? Which, of course, made her mad, so she gets up and walks away. So then I'm behind her with no pants going, wait, 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 wait. That's the penguin. So I had to go internet shopping for a new laptop recently. And one of the options for the computer, and they actually charged extra for this, was the color of the laptop. And I don't know about you, but personally me, with a laptop, they're a lot like people. It only matters what's on the inside. I know, I'm getting all mushy on you. And I mean, it's not like I can order the black one and it's going to run faster. You know, then a week later not work. You know, I couldn't get the white one and sure it would work, but, you know, a few weeks later the system would be corrupt. Couldn't order the yellow one, so, you know, the hard drive would crash. Be really good at math, though. A porn would be fantastic. Get the brown one, and, you know, it works really hard, but it only plays Farmville and speaks Spanish. Get the wrong shade of brown and it blows itself up. In an airplane. No, get the red one. You know, I always thought about getting the red one, but I have reservations about it. But it'd be easy to take back. I could have got the, you know, the one with the big red dot on it. It'd fix itself. But I wouldn't understand a word it said. I should have just got this laptop with all those colors on it and just run together and work great. And then one day, knowing my luck, someone would sit on it and break it. Because, you know, the moral of that story is you can get all these colors to work great and work as a team, but it only takes one ass to screw it up for everyone. So I got to tell this next joke so Elgin doesn't steal it. Yeah, and butt penis. So I knew this guy. He was born with no eyelids. Yeah, poor guy. So what they did was they surgically took his foreskin and they implanted them over his eyelids, make eyelids. And, you know, it got a little stiff in the rain. But, and And actually, other than that, you couldn't tell. It worked great. But talk about cockeyed. Thanks, guys. Bring back your host with the most food ate at the buffet, Pat Shillito.
Give it up for that son of a butt penis, Mr. Paul Spock, everybody. Fantastic work. That one joke was about racism, right? Okay. Got it. A little slow. Are you guys still having fun out there? Yeah? Are you still drinking? Are you still enjoying this fantastic Suck My Green salsa? Because it is amazing. Our next comedian coming to the stage, now, I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but he's way better than any of us. Oh, my God. He is one of Reno's biggest prizes. This guy is a national touring comedian. He's going to be here just to do a guest set for us tonight. I want you guys to make some noise. Go ahead. Make some noise for another 1 minute of me just spitballing up here. You know how I always said the last two comedians were dicks? I'm the biggest one. I know. I'm sorry. Our next comedian coming to the stage for your viewing pleasure. Folks, please put your hands together for the amazing Mr. Adam Stone!
Yes, forget it. No!
Adam Stone, everybody!
Hey, Patrick Shillito, everybody. Patrick Shillito. Want to do the shake? I'm doing this very corporate. Elgin said do 7 minutes. I don't care where the fuck I am. In this set, 7 minutes, I'm gone. Otherwise, there's overtime. We're doing this. Is that my... Oh, that's Matt Regan, motherfucker. I don't know what his name is. Fucking hot August nights, really? Really? That's a thing, huh? Okay, hot August nights. That was original, huh? They sat down. What are we going to name this event? It's fucking hot in here. That's good. That's good. We can start with that. What month are we in? Fucking August. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. When do we want to do it? Daytime? No. The other thing. Oh, perfect. We got it. They're all driving the same fucking car. This is how original these people are. Okay? But mine's yellow. Oh, I see that. Yeah, very original. Let's cruise and once like 1,000 of these things go by, with maybe 10 or 20 of the passengers or drivers getting heart attacks, but let's watch a whole bunch of this shit go by. So I'm back there and I'm back here and I heard a lot of dick jokes. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a dick joke comic. The comics say boo. I tell you why I'm not a dick joke comic, because I'm not proud of my dick. You know, because it's very, very thin. Very thin, my dick. It's long, man. It's long. Very thin. Guys, it's so thin, I'm not well hung, I'm well strung. You hear what I'm saying? That's where we're at. Like, I go running through the park and it's like, who runs like this? Nobody runs like, black guy starts running next to me. You guys got me going dirty. I don't like to go dirty. So I am from Hawaii. Have you heard of it? Aloha. From Hawaii. I drove through, this is bullshit, but I drove through Fernley to get here, right? Went through Sparks, Reno, Fernley, and then I came back. You know what I mean? For the joke, just go with it, all right? So I'm in Fernley, first time ever, by the way, getting some gas. Okay? The attendant sees me. I come out of the car, attendant sees me. He looks at me, he goes, where you from? I said, I'm from Hawaii. He goes, how do you like being in the United States? So I said, I love it. It's as if I've been in the United States my entire life. He goes, your English is good. I said, yours is not so much. So I'm Hawaiian, but my name is Adam Stone. Sounds like a private eye, huh? Adam Stone. Doesn't sound Hawaiian at all. Adam Stone. I love my name, guys. I tell you why, because it sounds very white. And when I was looking for a job, that name and this voice on the phone would get me a job interview all the time, right? But half the time I would show up at the company, they'd see me, and they would go, we already hired somebody, thank you very much. But my middle name is Hawaiian. It's Mahealani. Now, you guys don't laugh. In Hawaii, they go crazy. Why? Because Mahealani is a fucking girl's name. I'm not even lying. That's a girl's name. So I went up to my mom. I was like, Mom. Actually, I didn't. I was like, Mom. Why you name me a girl's name, Mom? Why a girl's name? Mahealani. And it means full moon, right? And my mom goes, because when you're a little baby, you had this big round face, looked like a full moon. It's so cute. Fucking full moon. My brother's name is Nali'i. Okay, guys, in Hawaii, Ali'i means royalty. Nali'i means the royal one. So my brother is the royal one, and I'm fucking moon face. Quit looking. Quit looking. But Adam Stone is private eye. I hope to be in a movie like Next Summer with Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig and Adam Stone in Skyfall over the face of the moon. Some shit like that. I don't know. We eat a lot of freaking Spam in Hawaii. You guys eat Spam? Besides you guys? The rest of you guys eat Spam? I'm giving you shit. You don't even know me. You guys eat Spam. You have to. Come on. It's 4th Street. We're in freaking... Some of you are from Sparks. Some of you look like you're from... Were you from Winnemucca? Oh, yeah. Fuck no, I ain't from Winnemucca. I'm from fucking Sun Valley. Representing. We eat a lot of Spam in Hawaii. If you don't know what Spam is, that's the stuff that hot dog companies get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Like they're preparing the hot dog, like whatever falls on the ground, what are we gonna do with this? Oh, give it the Spam, okay, Spam. Ate a lot of Spam growing up, guys, a lot of Spam. I had no choice. As a kid, you don't have a choice, right? You eat whatever your parents feed you. They're like, eat this, all right, thank you, delicious. Oh God, maybe not anymore. I thought, I hate this stuff, too salty. Not eating Spam anymore. I thought when I become an adult, I have my own money, I'm gonna buy my own food, I'm not eating Spam. But I promise you, to this day, I still buy Spam. I still do it. But now I do it just so I can accumulate the Spam points for the awesome Spam merchandise. What? Yes. I almost wore my Spam t-shirt tonight, but I didn't want you guys to be jealous. You're welcome. I got the Spam mug. I got the baseball cap. I almost have enough for the Spam boxer shorts, fellas. Doug. Think about it. Spam boxer shorts have to be awesome, guys. Oh, they open up, baby. But here's why they're awesome. They're made by the same company that's famous for packaging strange and unwanted meat. The only problem is, though, you gotta take it off like this. You gotta, like, fucking... Come on, Spam eaters. Dude, I wanna do, like, rock and roll comedy. Like, yeah. Right? Why the chicken cross the road to get to the other motherfucking side? See, that was 80s. That was the 80s, right? This is 90s. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other motherfucking side? Right? Because in the 80s, they screamed. In the 90s, they yelled. They kind of worked that out. They're like, you guys scream, and we're going to yell. Okay, Dad? You guys... Look at that picture. What a fucking fag. It's like, gay America. Love me, pet me, need me. That's so like... You guys going dancing after this? You guys going dancing? The ladies. The guys are like, fuck, dude. They almost forgot. Stop it. What's up? I like dancing. Sometimes. I went down to LA. I was doing shows down there. Afterwards, went dancing with some friends, right? But here's the thing, right? It's a meat market. We all know this. The dance clubs, it's a meat market. That's what sucks about it. But the cool thing about dance clubs is it's a meat market. So, had my chance. So I go in there, mostly guys strutting their stuff, hitting on ladies. They look kind of cool, right? Right? To some of the guys, but I was with Matt Regan, so he was like, and Pat Shillito was like, hi ladies, how are you? We just got through doing a show I hosted for all of you. Okay, that's not funny. I'm sorry, Pat. Moving on. But it was freaking all guys, right? Strutting their stuff, hitting on ladies. They look kind of cool, but around 1:30 a.m., these guys are liquored up, hitting on the ladies. They look like bears trying to swat salmon out of a river. You know what I'm saying? They're like, fucking fire. This one big dude, he bumps into me. There's like, my bad. I looked at him. I said, I know I was there. You guys don't laugh because you use that term, my bad, huh? You realize that my bad is not an apology? Do you realize that? My bad just says, I did it. I'm like, fuck, I know that. I was there. I experienced it. This one dude bumped into me. I don't even know why he did. Dude had a lazy eye. His eyebrow was like, even made that noise. Like, Here's what I wanted to say when he bumped into me. He was like, my bad. I'm like, dude, you were looking right at me and straight ahead at the same time. What's the problem? That's mean, huh? Making fun of people with lazy eyes, huh? That's mean. Lexi. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. The very beautiful Lexi. That's only funny to her. She heard him say, Lexi, this girl right here. I just really killed that joke right there now. This guy bumps into me, right? Now, I had a buddy, this dude is 40 years old. 40. Not old, not young, 40, right? Eyeball. I knew this guy for a long time. He told me he had the same doctor, true story, same doctor since he was 13. Doctor gave him 3 exercises to do, right, over a 6-month period to correct the eye. If he did the exercises, his eyeball would be like, but no, it's a. So I'm thinking, it's not the eye that's lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like eyeball's pissed. Get me off this asshole. This fucking lazy asshole. Is that Matt Regan? Is that... His wife was always upset at him because she thought he was seeing somebody on the side. So you guys shop at the dollar store? Woo? You guys woo the dollar store? Whoa! Yeah. I was up at Lake Tahoe. I asked that question. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. You guys shop at the $100 store? Guys, I was in Salem, Oregon last week, right? And I asked the question. I said, you guys have a dollar store? This guy raises his hand. No joke. He raises his hand and he goes, 5. And I go, 5? You have $5 stores or you have one $5 store? He goes, I don't know. Dollar store is awesome, guys, because I suck at math. I suck at math. Christmas time, I had $10, 10 people to buy for. Boom, done. I got this, right? But you know what's more fascinating to me than dollar store is the 99-cent store, right? I didn't know that was a whole nother niche. You know, the dude that started at the 99-cent store went after the dollar store. He went into the dollar store and went, I can do better than this. I'm going to drop a penny off every item, attract a whole different clientele. What? Yeah. Like we're supposed to believe there's a guy like driving around in his Geo Metro or something. You know what a Geo Metro is? Smart car. He's driving around in a smart car. At the cruise at Hot August Nights, you know what I'm saying? He shops at the 99-cent store, accidentally drives by the dollar store and sees it. He's like, fucking rip off. Keep going. Guys, I go in the dollar store, and they had a surveillance camera. Dollar store. I'm like, surveillance camera, really? I look at the manager, I go, what is that all about? Is that so people don't bring stuff in? Get rid of that crap right there. Get that out of here. This ain't the fucking flea market. Come on. And they have a cash register at the dollar store. Have you seen that? What is that about? What's that about, guys? You only need a freaking scanner. It's a dollar store, right? Don't they grab the item and like, beep. 1. Beep. Fucking 2. Price check. Can you hear? Price check. All right, I wanted a better laugh, but that's okay. I'm out of here. Fuck you. See ya!
Give it up one more time for Mr. Adam Stone, everybody. Fantastic work. You know, Adam's a role model of mine. I really want to model my own comedy career after his. I would love to be shorter, older, more successful, and some kind of minority. By the way, staff, thank you for putting soap in the men's room. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, guys. Are you guys still having fun out there? Is everybody enjoying themselves? Are you laughing at these jokes? Are you getting drunk? Are you enjoying it? Live it up. Friday night. Reno. 4th Street. Yeah, we're having a good time. Our next comedian coming to the stage is going to have to wait because I want to tell a joke. Do you guys like impressions? Good for you. This next joke has nothing to do with that. Wait, no, that's completely wrong. It is an impression. Comics hate this joke, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's as hacky as you could possibly be. It's an impression of Christopher Walken telling his favorite joke. Oh my God, nobody does Christopher Walken impressions. But I'm going to do one. Are you ready? So, a whale walks into a bar and the bartender notices that the whale has a poodle under its arm, fin, what have you. I didn't say it was going to be a good Christopher Walken impression. The bartender says to the whale, "Hey, whale, we don't take too kindly to them poodles in this bar." And the whale responds, "Ooh, ooh, 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 'cause it's a whale." Thank you guys very much for, putting up with that one. Oy. Oh, man. That was my best butt penis joke of the night. All right. Our next comedian coming to the stage, also just recently featured at Punchlines in Sacramento, a fantastic comedian. Folks, give it up for the very talented Mr. B.A. Hunter.
Yeah, give it up. I'm not that black. I'm not. I'm misrepresenting. Big time. Matt, I want to borrow your blackness. Can I? Nigga. I'll say it in the mirror. Nigga. Nigga. Because I actually had to practice how to say motherfucker the right way. Motherfucker. Nope. Nope. It's got to be high pitched. That's what black folks do. Yeah. But yeah, what he was talking about is true. Black folks do fuck up language. They do. They add consonants and syllables to words that don't need them. Pluralize words that don't need pluralization. I was talking to my buddy Reggie, and he was like, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna go to Walmart. I said, what? Walmart. I said, you mean Walmart? He's like, yeah, whatever, nigga. It's Walmart. I'm like, dude, look, spell check don't work that way. He's like, fuck you, nigga. Maybe I'll go to Target's. So you gonna go to 2 of them? He said, fuck you, nigga. You ain't black anyway. Because we'll touch on that in a minute. Because people don't, like Mr. Stone, yeah, he's got the brownness. I have brownness, but people don't think I'm black at all. They always question it all the time. Like I said, we'll touch on that later, a little bit later. I am married. I'm married to a white woman. Shocker. Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. The slave master's daughter. Yeah. Yeah, Django Unchained in this bitch. Yeah. You know? Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Spock and the woo girls back there. Right on. Woo! Thank you. Yeah. But no. Look, I love my wife, my blonde-haired, blue-eyed devil of a wife. I love her. I do. I love her, and her credit score is what I love, actually. Disposable credit is beautiful, is what it is, actually. But now, dude, what I learned, I went to on a vacation recently here. I went to Washington, D.C., okay? And when you're going to Washington, D.C., the first thing black folks are going to ask you is what? Hey, you going to see Barack and shit? Black folks talk about Barack Obama like he's their best friend. Like they know him. Hey, you see Barack with that Russian cat and shit? No, I didn't see Barack with that Russian cat and shit. But yeah, seriously that. I went to D.C. again, okay, like I said, with my wife. And I found out something about my wife. She was driving, and my wife drives and will refuse to ask for directions like she's got a penis or some shit. Yeah, she's like she's a man. And by the way, if a woman refers to your dick as a penis, she's inadvertently calling it small. Because it's dick or penis. A penis is something you catch your little nephew in the bathroom touching on. A dick is something that's, anyway. Seriously, yeah. I mean, seriously, dick is aggressive. It's going to be in your face. Penis is flaccid. It's not going to do nothing. It's not threatening. You know? Thank you. See, the ladies like, yeah, dudes are like, fuck you, man. I got a penis, motherfucker. Yeah, I got a penis, yeah. But anyway, back on my trail. Yeah, I realized that, you know, we're on vacation, and like we were on vacation for like 10 days. So basically, you know what that means. Anybody who's married and been on vacation with your family, somebody almost came up fucking missing, okay? They were getting on my nerves, okay? They're telling me the same fucking stories. They were snoring. They weren't flushing the fucking toilet. You know what I mean? I was hating them, okay? So, but yeah, we were on vacation. We came back, and I learned all that shit about her. Another thing about my wife, I love her. But one thing else that I learned about her is that she's blonde, she's aggressive, and she's always yelling. She's always yelling because I'm doing stupid ass shit. Yeah, I don't fix anything. My wife fixes everything. My wife is handy. The only thing that I'm fixing in my house is a plate of food to eat. That is it, man. Yeah, thank you. I just came up with that one just now. Yeah. But yeah, but being married, you know what being married is actually like? It's like having a activities director for life that you may or may not be able to have fucking sex with. You know? I remember one time I told my wife, too, I was like, hey, man, if you act right, you may get some tonight. And after she quit giggling for about a half hour, I adjourned to the bedroom, laptop and lotion is what I'm talking about. Laptop and lotion time. Because I mean, the reality of it is, you know what? I love my wife, and I'm not getting no divorce. Fuck a divorce. Why am I going to meet somebody else and have to relearn her quirks and idiosyncrasies? No. My wife goes to work at 10 o'clock. My laptop and my lotion comes out at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? I am not fucking up my masturbation schedule because she ain't in matrimonial bliss. Fuck that. If she comes home talking about divorce, we're going to play this game. It's called, does this rag smell like chloroform? Yeah, because the rag always smells like fucking chloroform. Yeah. It does. We have children. We got tax deductions with attitudes, you know. I got 2 of them. Yeah, I got 2 of them. I got a son and a daughter. I got a daughter, dude. I love my daughter. She's She's 22. She's going to be leaving for college and shit. I used to call her the most comfortable 22-year-old homeless person in the history of people to eat up all the fucking food and flatten my fucking couch, is what I like to call her. Seriously, man, dude. Like I said, she's going away to college, which I'm glad, because I seriously was thinking that she was going to become like this 42-year-old living in my house, scrawling her name on the milk, talking about, that's mine. I'm like, dude, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't give a shit about your milk, honey, okay? Thought she was going to be, seriously, this person just sucking up resources, sitting in her room eating cheesy mac off of a dirty Frisbee and shit. That's nasty, it is. I'd clean the Frisbee for her because I love her. But she'd have to get the fuck out of my house, though, okay? Yeah, dude, seriously. Dude, she's one of those type of people. Let me tell you about this nigress, okay? But she's one of these people that, like, dude, she'll, like, you know how, like, you eat pizza, right? And you'll have some left over, right? And you'll have it in your refrigerator. And then you're at work and you're thinking about it all day long. You're like, yeah, I'm going to get that pizza. I'm going to get that pizza. She'll eat the last piece and leave the fucking box in the refrigerator. So then you come home, open it up, and it's an empty fucking box. So you know what I do with that box? I take it and I put it on her bed. There you go. Yeah, I'm like, I figured you were saving that, honey, and make like a clubhouse or some shit. Seriously, it's bullshit. That's almost the same as like DVRs, like when you record something. You know what I mean? You record it on your DVR or whatever, and then you come home and you want to watch it, and somebody fucking erased it? You want to kill them. Shit. Anyway, came up with that one. Again, like I said, I have a son as well. He's an asshole. I meant to say he was 16, which is the same shit. Because 16-year-old dudes are assholes. They are. They're masturbating assholes. They are. Like, my son, again, my son, biracial. My son is taller. He's tall and skinny, and he has less complexion than me, because he's mixed. But he looks like a biracial Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, without the weed or the talking fucking dog. Yeah, yeah, dude. This dude, I went to pick him up from school recently, and like, he hops into my car, and he's got this stench on him. It smells like just immaturity, right? And I smelled it more, and I think they call that shit Axe body spray is what they call it. I call it too fucking much is what I call it, And I asked him, I said, hey, man, what's up with the fucking Axe body spray? What are you doing, man? He's like, I didn't put any Axe body spray on. And I look at him, I said, half a Negro, please. Yeah. Some bullshit. And you know what? And I thought about this too. All this controversy about the N-word, nigga, this, that, and the other. And I realized my children can say the N-word, nigga, half the time. They can get away with it half the time when they're not with black people. Anyway, yeah. That's kind of funny. I like that. Lost my train. Oh, okay, yeah, my son. Yeah, dude, my son, I picked him up one day, and he hopped into my car, right? I was talking about that. And he had on a pair of skinny jeans. Yeah, thank you. Dude, skinny jeans are for children. They're for boys. Ain't no grown man with a fully functioning set of testicles and a fucking mortgage gonna be able to comfortably wear a pair of skinny jeans. You know what they are? Skinny jeans are a denim dungeon for teenage testicles. They're gonna fuck up the whole population. That's what they're gonna look at it as like, look, the population dropped with skinny jeans. That's what it was. It's skinny jeans. And here's the thing, like when I see dudes with skinny jeans, they're tight, right? But you'll still see dudes wearing them and they sag. So what that shows me is they're going out of their way to show people booty hole. I don't want to see booty hole unless I'm a proctologist and I'm gonna get a fucking copay. Yeah, you can't walk with skinny jeans. You walk like a penguin with unwiped asshole. Yeah, and like seriously, like if somebody had skinny jeans, they better not fight anybody, because they're gonna have to hold them up. They get fucking hit in the head because they'll be using one hand to hold up their jeans, the other one to use their phone and just get the shit kicked out of them. Hey, my son didn't think any of that was funny. I was like, whatever, man. Tax deduction attitude. Fuck you. Yeah. I actually do. I have a job when I'm not trying to be funny and shit. Like my wife says, yeah, you have a job, all right? Don't get the fucking money. But yeah, I have a job. I actually work in a hospital, but I am not a doctor. Anybody else work in a hospital? No? No. Because the minute you tell somebody you work in a hospital, what do you think the first thing that they do is? Start telling you their fucking medical problems. I don't want to know your medical problems. I'm at family reunions and my auntie is showing me the between of her titties. Like, look at this rash, honey. What is this rash? I'm like, please not in my face. All right? Yeah, I don't want to see shit like that. I remember my brother. My brother calls me up like in the middle of the night. He calls me. I'm like, hey, B. And he's whispering. It's like 2 in the morning, so I know this is going to be some bullshit. B, I got this problem. I said, okay, what's up? My asshole itches. I'm like, okay, all right. That's a simple problem. Let's solve this. Because, I mean, really, if his asshole itches, right, and he goes to his doctor and says, my asshole itches, his doctor will be like, scratch it. Give me a fucking copay. He's going to pay $50 yeah. So I'm telling him, okay. I said, okay. I did the same. I told him, scratch it. How about this? Wash it. Yeah, fucking, seriously. Warm water, soap, that shit's fucking delightful. Wash your ass. Yeah, because here's the thing, like, you got a itchy ass, and you're calling your brother up, and black folks will talk about you. My mom be like, that boy got an itchy ass. He called his brother at the hospital, talking about his itchy ass, and see, like I said, my mom doesn't know what I do. She thinks I'm a doctor and shit too. His brother, he's like a gynecologist and shit. So I told him, I'm not a gynecologist, Mom. Now, I don't want to see your vagina either. Yeah, mom vagina isn't that sexy. Yeah, that's kind of gross, huh? Yes, I'm sorry. We're gonna diverge from mom vagina, but anyway, but yeah. Another thing about my job, actually, that I love watching the women. Yeah. Not because I'm a stalker, because look at me. Fuck, I'm not talented enough to be a stalker. I'm not aggressive. Look at me. If you had high-def TV, I'm brown. I got, like, freckles. I'm like an articulate chocolate chip cookie and shit. Could fucking dunk my head in some skim milk and drown the fuck out of me. But yeah, but I like watching women at work. Because, ladies, you guys are fucked up to one another. And that shit's fun to watch. Like, seriously, like when a new pretty girl shows up on the scene, watch all the other girls. Watch them. Seriously. Because women, like, the more fake and nice they are to each other, the more deep-seated the hate is, actually. Seriously. Yeah, they do. They'll be grinning and shit. Yeah, she's nice. Their fucking jaw hitting shit, grinning so hard. Yeah, seriously. And I was like, we had this new chick that showed up on the job, Paula, pretty Paula. Paula was fucking bad, dude. Every dude was like, Paula. Yeah, Paula shows up on the job, right? And one of the other female coworkers, she's like, you see that new girl, Paula, such a bitch. What the fuck? She's like, she's all like, good morning. I go, well, that's being polite, isn't it? Fuck her, whatever. Yeah. She's like, did you see what she had on? Did you see what she was wearing? I'm like, yeah, it wasn't. Dude, I think she kind of like had a muumuu on. It wasn't even that really. She's like, whatever, it was a slutty muumuu. You could totally see her neck and her fucking ankles. What a slut. It's like, God damn. Yeah, it's like lunchtime and shit. She's like, did you see Paula eating lunch? You see her? She's all like chewing her food. I said, well, you gotta chew it before you swallow it. It's like, swallow, dirty whore. She's a whore. Yeah, he's just hating on her because she's pretty. Yeah, she's a pretty person. Because really, pretty people, they get over in life. They do. They get different things. Ugly people don't get. Like an ugly person be at the job or show up at the job. They're like, why are you here? It's like, dude, I work here. Get a job at a haunted house. It's like, fuck. Damn. Shit, give him a Freddy Krueger sweater and a hat and shit. And I think really that's why Freddy Krueger was pissed off, because he had that fucked up Christmas sweater and shit. No one would give him anything else. I mean, shit had holes in it and shit. You get a motherfucker another, anyway. But yeah, dude, I mean, seriously, like pretty people ain't getting no fucking speeding tickets. Damn, I spit like a, anyway. But yeah, pretty people ain't getting no speeding tickets. Ugly person, how's that shit gonna go? How's it gonna go? Officer, why'd you pull me over? My seatbelt's buckled. My tags were paid. I wasn't speeding. He'd be like, son, you're a fucking goblin. You shouldn't be out when the sun is up. You should be on the bridge somewhere, polishing a ring, calling that shit the precious. You know, putting some fucking lotion on your elbows and shit. You're fucking hideous, man. Yeah. I mean, too, like if I was CEO of a major corporation and I got two equally qualified individuals, one pretty, one ugly, how's it gonna go? But look, we went over all your qualifications, everything. We're gonna go with Paula. Paula is exquisite. She's gorgeous, okay? Ma'am, you're a fucking sea donkey, okay? Your looks are fucking up productivity, all right? But I'm not a heartless man, okay? I got a friend over at Notre Dame. Why don't you gallop your ass on over there and be a hunchback or some shit? You know? It's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. It is. I got one more and I'm gonna get out of here. But because we started out, you know, talking about the race thing and, you know, what I am, who that guy is with the flame coming out of his fucking hands and shit. But because like here's the thing, like when I meet people for the first time, usually it's black folks, because black folks fucking judgmental motherfuckers. But usually, when I meet them, they don't say to me, hello, how you doing? You know what they say to me? What are you mixed with? And I'm like, you ain't got to scream. I speak English, man. Seriously. It's like, what are you mixed with? I'm like, hope and regret. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking nougat and caramel. I'm delicious. Shit. Might be fat-free. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, but and I've had to answer that question so many times that I've come up with just something to designate what I am, who I am, what I am in this whole ethnic, racial, you know, thing or whatever. I'm what am I? I forgot. I'm ethnically ambiguous. That's what I am. I'm racially random. Ladies and gentlemen, I am incognito. That's right. That is right, baby. Yeah. I am a superhero with no fucking powers whatsoever. Just the ability to qualify for Pell Grants, fucking student loans, promotions, all free shit that fucking ethnic people get. I get it. And if there's a form and there's boxes, I'm checking every fucking one of them. Who's at the front of the line at the DMV? Incognito. Hey, who got the promotion at the job the other day? Fucking incognito. Motherfucker's related to Obama or some shit. Who ate the last piece of chicken? Doesn't matter, you hungry racist. It's gone. It is gone. It's gone. Man. Dude, and seriously, like, I got a complex when it comes to that, because I'm always thinking about that, to where I was watching TV recently, and I was drinking some gin and some juice, right? And I'm watching TV, and I'm pretty sure it was the gin that got me fucked up, right? Because that insurance duck comes on TV. You guys know the duck. Come on. Thank you. There. That duck that needs to clear his fucking throat and shit. Flag, that duck, right? And I'm looking at the TV, right? And like I said, I'm drinking the gin and juice and shit, more gin than juice, right? And I could have swore that duck looked at me and pointed at me right through the TV with his fur and shit and said to me, half black. And I'm like, I have been disrespected in high definition. If this TV wasn't 90 days, same as cash, I would shoot the shit like Elvis. But it's not. But I have been B.A. Hunter. Thank you guys very much.
One more time for Mr. B.A. Hunter, everybody! You know, my girlfriend is actually half black, half white, which means she's not really friends with herself, but, you know. She's pushing me all the time to tell this one joke. She always wants me to tell it on stage. I never want to tell it. I'll tell you why. Here's the joke. She affectionately refers to herself as an Oreo. Her words, not mine. Her Oreo joke is this. You know what they say about Oreos? Chocolatey on the outside, creamy in the middle. Exactly, not funny. If I were going to tell that joke, honey, sweetie, it would be more like, you know what they say about Oreos? Chocolatey on the outside, creamy on their tits. Oh, man. I can't believe ladies actually laughed for that joke. We have but one comedian left for you guys tonight. He is the reason that this show even happened tonight. Folks, you need to get excited because our next comedian coming to the stage, he is one of the most well-dressed comedians in all of Reno, in all of Washoe. You've seen him walking around here like a maitre d'. You know who I'm talking about. Folks, get excited, get ready, show some respect, and enjoy the comedy stylings of Mr. Elgin Allway! Here he is. Get ready.
Get over here, big guy. Oh. Thank you very much, Pat. And thank you for my intro music. That's all good, man. Hey, you guys, welcome. Welcome here tonight. Having a good time. You guys make a little noise. Let me know how you're feeling. Yeah. So glad you guys are here tonight, man. Before I start, as Pat said, my name is Elgin Allway, and a little bit about me. I love people. I really do. That's my thing. I love people. Oh no, not my fellow human being. God no. The magazine. Have you guys read this? It's got like articles and pictures and stuff. It's great. Before we start, give it up for every comic you saw here tonight. I'm so thankful to come out here. Every one of you guys. Keep it going for Mr. Matt Regan. Matt Regan, our first come. Mr. Paul Spock. Our great host, Mr. Patrick Shillito. A special guest that did us a favor. Did you guys enjoy Mr. Adam Stone? And of course, all the way from the Bay, Mr. B.A. Hunter. Very thankful you guys are here. You guys come out here to Reno, and this is my town. Is your town Reno? Yeah, you can cheer for your town. That's cool. You know, how about this? We'll do a little interaction here. Reno, you guys know the slogan? Yell it out if you know it. I'm on a comments. You can talk in my act. What's Reno's slogan? Anybody know it? Biggest little city. Oh, man, here we go. Biggest little city. Bonus points to the back table tonight, ladies. Biggest little city in the world. I like that. Biggest little city. That's awesome. That's like saying you're the best of the worst. I mean, biggest little city. That's like bragging you're the world's tallest midget. I don't think anyone cares. Man, and of course we got our own little holidays here in Reno. We got, of course, this week we got hot August nights. I like hot August nights. Man, I actually do. I look forward to it every year thinking, wouldn't it be great if we had hot August nights and nobody came to a comedy show? I just got cock-blocked by cars older than me. Hot August nights. This is incredible, man. But it's kind of nice, so I do like it. I like it because for one week, one glorious week, our whole city looks like, I don't know, like a Norman Rockwell painting or an episode of Happy Days. You got like the 50s cars and the girls in poodle skirts and not a lot of colored people. No, it's cool. We get them back. We got a yearly rib cook-off, so everybody wins. Everybody wins. B.A. showed up. He's like, I'm going to be Hawaiian too. Man, I gotta say, that rib cook-off, this blows my mind, man. I don't know what politician did it, but that meat festival is on the exact same week all the vegetarians leave town for Burning Man. Yes, that is amazing. I love it. And I'm not saying you don't see hippies at the rib cook-off. They're there. They're just not in the main, all right? You got to go off the side. They're always there. There's always like one or two white guys with dreadlocks. Oh, you're really Rastafarian? Yeah, I could tell. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're singing a song, Why Meat is Murder. Go right. I listen to their song. I don't care. I'll just sit there and eat my ribs. Murder's delicious. I love Reno, man. We got here, and I just came back. Matt, you were just in Vegas, right, bro? Not even here. Thank you, Matt. Okay. He's like, fuck this, I'm done, I'm out, I don't hear nothing. No, man, I was in Vegas about a month or so ago. Very nice. Now, Vegas has something that Reno has. If you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. It's a series of gas stations and low-grade casinos. We got them too. Terrible herpst. All over the place. It already sounds like an STD, and that shit is spreading everywhere. Can you imagine if we anthropomorphized the state of Nevada? Gave it human-like qualities. For those who don't know what the word anthropomorphized is. I like this guy, he's got big words, I don't know, but then he defines them. Imagine that. Oh my God. I have got terrible herpes all over my Vegas. Did it spread? Did it spread? Is it in my Winnemucca? Is it in my Winnemucca? Check, is it my Sun Valley? Is there terrible herpes there? Man. And then I don't know, I like to tour, I like to see other cities. One of my favorite cities to see outside of Reno is San Francisco. I love that place, man. Yeah, give it up, man. Woo. I don't know if you like San Francisco or you just have a weird whistle, but either way. Every time I'm in San Francisco, I play this game, and I know everybody plays this game, right? You know what I'm talking about? Where you're walking down the street, you and your buddy, and you see some dude coming your way, 2, maybe 3 blocks away, and you play that game. Gay or European? All right, dude, here it comes, here it comes. You guess, I guess one. You guess one, I guess one. Here we go, here it comes, here it comes. Shh, listen for the accent. Oh, he's French. Dude, we both win. High five for the twofer. Yeah, that ascot and caprice threw me off, but we got it. Oh, man. I'm a professional. Oh, man. I do edgy comedy. Places comics don't go. Pickles. I love pickles. They're underrated, delicious. Sweet pickles, it's like relish, but all together. Kosher pickles, I love me some kosher pickles, man. You put that next to a sandwich, I'm in. Do you guys, anybody here know what constitutes a pickle to become kosher? Like what makes a kosher pickle kosher? Salts? Actually, I checked. They cut the tip off. You guys are giggling, but I guarantee one of you will do this one day. You'll be in your refrigerator. Mazel tov. That was like almost a dick joke. Look at that. That's like a dick joke you can get away with at church. I'm sorry, Moses said it, so. I think he made a penis joke. What the hell? Oh. I'll tell you this is a kind of crazy thing happened to me the other day. I was making some delicious breakfast. I was making bacon and eggs. And I could end the story right there, because that's a great story. Bacon and eggs, that's delicious. High five. But here's the twist. They weren't chicken eggs. Nay, they were duck eggs. I didn't notice. Apparently at one time, the chicken company with their eggs and the duck eggs, back and forth, chicken won. And I'm there, I'm making the eggs, got my Bluetooth on, I'm talking to my buddy, I'm like, yeah, this is crazy, man. I'm about to eat duck eggs, man. And he goes, yeah, I heard about that. I heard, man, you got a big ass Bluetooth, by the way. Where the hell did you get that huge Bluetooth? I'm not even in the room, I know it's a big Bluetooth. I make my mimes real. I bought my Bluetooth in the 80s, thank you very much. But anyway, man, yeah, no, I heard they're delicious and they're really healthy for you, duck eggs. And I said, hey, you know, I actually think you're mistaken. I heard duck eggs are foul. Man, that was not nearly as good as the pickle joke. Your whistle's gotten way better, woo person. Man, I love that we're here and that we're entertainers. We do our thing, and I never want to tell another entertainer how to do their thing. But you guys know that song by Prince that goes, "This is what it sounds like when doves cry." Boop, boop, doo, doo, boop, 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 boop. You know that, like, where the second half is sung by R2-D2. Okay, good. We've all heard that song. I'm not telling him how to do his thing, but if you have a line that says, "This is what it sounds like when doves cry," your next stanza has got to be this. You don't understand, dude. You don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna poop on some statues. You can laugh at a poop joke, it's cool. I'm a thankful guy. Like, I'm thankful that we live in what I like to call the pre-future. We ain't in the present, we're in the pre-future. You got cell phones that can do anything, man. We're not in the future yet. Like, we don't have zombies and laser swords. We get there, that's future. But I saw something the other day. I read this article. You can Google this. This is true. There was a baby that was born. Medical birth defect, no eyelids. But what the doctors did, they got together. They had like a medical MacGyver moment. Y'all know what a MacGyver moment is? It's like when you got a problem and a few supplies and your wits. So you use your wits and those supplies to get a mullet. Good, I'm glad we're all on board for that joke. Am I the only 80s baby here? Damn it. But anyway, what they did is they took the foreskin and grafted it onto his eyes. That's amazing. That's science. I mean, the kid's totally cockeyed, but science. That joke's for Paul Spock. Hey, Paul, that's what happens when you tell a joke and you get a plot afterward. I know you're not used to that. No, actually, Paul Spock is actually one of my best friends. He's a great guy. This is how big of a nerd I am. One of my best friends is named Spock. And you don't even like Star Trek. I don't get it. I should tell you this. He's not going to like this story, but I'm going to tell it to you guys. Him and I went and we saw the Man of Steel movie. Well, we get out of the movie theater, and there's my bike. And I got to explain, it's not a cool bike. It's like a little 50cc scooter. We're closer to that than to his car on the other side. So I go, yo, Paul, man, you don't want to just get on the back, man? I'll give you a ride to your car. And he goes, all right, nobody looking. He gets on the back, and we're driving, and I go, hey, left, right, back, forward. And he goes, keep going straight. So I go, so to keep going straight with your man meat smacking around my buns back there. So, shut up, dude. I'm way in the back. You better be impressed. It's like you're ringing a bell back there. I don't know what's going on. Don't tell anybody about this. Oh, man, I hope to tell jokes. Oh, you can apply. That's cool, man. I won't stop you. There you go, man. Thank you. I appreciate all 4 of those claps. Oh, man, I like to tell stories that we can, like, retell, like jokes you can tell the next day at work, you know? Things that, oh, I remember this joke this guy told. And you could tell this one. It's a great joke. Because jokes have like a twist at the end, like a surprise that you don't see coming. They're like little M. Night Shyamalan movies or Alfred Hitchcock films. Like, oh, I didn't see that coming at the end. So you could do this one to your friends. Why'd the chicken cross the road? To get to the bitch's house. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming. This is a chicken that knows some bitches. This is a pimping chicken. Twist ending. Knock, knock. It's a chicken, bitches. You guys are gonna have a great time at a water cooler tomorrow. And a fun talk from the HR department. Oh man, I like to do little pranks. Here's a little prank you can do. This is a fun one. You know, where you're out in public with like a lot of people, and you see somebody, preferably of the opposite gender, and you just look at him, and you just give him that eyes. And finally, like, you go up to him, you just walk right up, you go, hey, are you here for the assassination? And when they say no, you go, oh, my bad. That means you're the. Wait, never mind. Now just forget what I said. It's cool. Just forget what I said. Now I'll hang out with you later. I'll meet you in that big open field. I'll see you over there in a few minutes. And just walk away. Just walk away. The rest of the day, they're like, what the hell? I don't think we should be in this open field. I don't know if you guys are like me. If you, like me, been getting into those Progressive auto insurance commercials, good. You guys know what I'm talking about, the one with the girl with the bouffant hair and the white pants and the apron? Flo, all right, man. Bonus points to both of you guys. Flo. Wait, real quick, before I continue this, ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Flo part of polite woman code word for time of the month? Progressive, are you shitting me? Really? You name her that and stick her in white pants? Explains the apron. I guess that's got a function to hide some things. I wouldn't notice it if you didn't give her bright red lips. Anyway, they did it. I'm just pointing it out. Flo, for real, man? Why would you do that? Why would you, like, what does really good Progressive auto insurance and a woman on that time of the month have in common? Riddle me that, Batman. Fellas, I think I figured it out. Because if you are dealing with either of those situations, it's not very likely that you're gonna get fucked. That is the only punchline I have, which is fucked. So you want a dirty humor, there we go. You guys remember when Bill Clinton was in office? And he had said when he was in college, he smoked weed, but he did not. All right. That's hilarious. Could you imagine that? He didn't inhale. Just imagine like a whole bunch of like politicians in college sitting in a big old bong circle, you know? Somebody hands Clinton a bong and he's like, okay, before I start this, I have to say that my Clinton impression is shit. So for the remainder of this particular bit, former President Bill Clinton will be played by former celebrity Jimmy Stewart. If you know who Stewart is, you're like, that's funny, that's really good. If you don't, you'll be like, that's funny. I don't know who it is, but it sounds funny. Imagine him, somebody handing him a bong. Now, this is a humdinger, yeah. Now, Harvey told me about one of these. He's a rabbit. saxophone. I know how this works. By the way, you always know the broke-ass weed smoker when that happens. They're like, I got this. Dude, it's cool. We can just microwave this. Just dry it. It's cool. Just put it back in. Yeah, buddy, it's your turn. Yeah. Yeah, what's your name? Well, Hillary, pleasure to meet you. Hey, look, there's a Negro here. Welcome, yeah. Well, what's your name? Barack. But my friends call me Barry. I see we're here in this community for which I organized, and I can tell our friend Bill here doesn't know how to hit a bong. Can we come together and teach him how to hit a bong? I say, yes, we can. That's cool, man. Obama, that's a fun voice to do, man. If you guys want, I will show you how to do an Obama right now. It's very simple, okay? Because he starts out thinking about exactly what it is he's thinking about. Like a good procrastinator spends way too much time wasting time in the beginning. Then, right at the end, says it too fast. I swear, watch the guy. He's playing a verbal child's game. I swear, he's up there just going, duck, duck. I can do this all day. Goose. He always says, my favorite line, you hear him say all the time, he always goes, let me be clear. And every time he says that, the next thing he's about to say is profound and kind of confusing at the same time. Let me be clear. Stupid is just as stupid does. What? Oh man. Hey, do we have any we got any hot girls here tonight? Make some noise if you're a hot girl. There should be way more noise in this room, okay? I have scoped you out. One more time. If you're a hot girl, make some noise. Yeah. Yeah. I love hot girls unless they are stupid. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I met this girl, we're talking, we're chatting, we're having a good time. She is gorgeous. I was like, hey, you know, what are you into? She's like, I love music, you know? I love music that speaks to me, that I can relate to. Like, oh, that's cool. Like what? Like what kind of music can you relate to? Like Pitbull? Is there like a Pitbull song that you relate to? Okay, I gotta stop right here with a little comic presuppositionalism. Pitbull is a singer, okay? He sings songs. His stage name is Pitbull. He's not a dog, okay? For the older folks here, remember there was the Beatles, they weren't insects, John Cougar Mellencamp was not a hot old woman. Okay, I'm glad we're all on board on this logic, right? She relates to Pitbull. I go, why? Why do you relate to Pitbull? She goes, because I own a Pitbull. Ow! Right there, the pain in the brain. Oh! Like there are parts of my brain, cells that just died because of the stupidity. I do not care how hot you are. You are that dumb. All of my sperm just hung itself with its own tails. God, hot, stupid women are like Chinese embassies. Oh yeah, they look great, but they're also full of a lot of red flags. Man. I gotta be honest, like, I'm happy to be here with you guys. Give it up for you guys coming out tonight, having a good time. Man. That's for you guys, man. That's what this is. This is for you guys, man. And I'm happy to be here with you because you guys are cool folks, man. And as a comedian, I love that I get to travel. I get to go to different places. Some of you guys might know this. I just got back. I was booked up at that luxury resort y'all have up on Parr Boulevard. Okay, every one of y'all who has laughed has had a cat food sandwich. For those who didn't, it's wonderful. Parr Boulevard, yes. 24-hour security, bars in every room. The jail. I was in jail, it sucked. And the thing is, they tell you, you are innocent until proven guilty. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm just a suspect. So can I go to the innocent until proven guilty area? Oh, you don't have one of those. Or you just have to go to the bad guy area. Well, I ain't a bad guy. They stick me in, let me explain this. They stuck me in cell block 8. Which is the violent criminal unit. Let me paint a little picture for you. If there were 99 guys in that cell block, let me describe 98 of them. Tattoos across the arm, on the hand, on the neck, on the face. One dude had a tattoo on his forehead. All right, it was, it said Sereno. Y'all who speak Spanish know what it means. It means, I will never get a job. Tattoos. Oh, thank you, man. Tattoos of their gangs. One dude had murderer on his arm. Like, oh, probably self-defense. That's why he got it. He couldn't afford the ER, so it was self-defense. Tattoos of their gangs, tattoos of their crimes. And then there was me. I have no tattoos. I have no felonies, no misdemeanors. Last gang I was in was Boy Scouts. I did not fit in. I swear, I heard somebody singing. I'm there, just this one scared white guy. And I hear someone singing in the background. One of these kids is not like the others. Who the hell is singing there? Oh, it's the warden. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for noticing. They get a thing in jail, too. They call it tear time, which I thought was the worst name for that. Tear time is when they let you out of your cell and you hang out with a bunch of villains. If you are gonna tear or cry in jail, don't do it then. Don't do it when other people can see you, all right? You do that in the shower. I'm like, I ain't crying, man. I got soap in my eye, all right? I'm not thinking about my mom or why I don't belong here. Tear time, that's when they hang out and you just gotta do things. You just gotta figure something to do with a bunch of bad guys. And they had board games. And I went to some of the guys, say, hey, you guys wanna play a board game? I'll go get one. I set it up, and I set up Scrabble. You guys know Scrabble, great game, makes it think. And I'm setting it up, and this one dude goes, yo, I don't know no Scrabble, man. What is this? Oh, it's easy. Like, you know, on the outside, on your phone or on Facebook, Words with Friends, this is really similar. This is Words with Felons. You just take the little squares and you make a word. Okay, shank. Shank is a word. I'll give you that, man. That's triple letter on the H. Good job. Okay. Jamal, you're up. Hey, look, man, I don't know how they do things here in jail, but I'm pretty certain that the official Scrabble board does not recognize N-I-G-G-A-Z. I'm going to let it slide this one time because you're bigger than me. Man, jail was weird. I used to hang out with I'd hang out with the old black guys. And for you guys who've been in jail, you guys ever notice that every single old black guy in jail, doesn't matter who he is, always has the same nickname? OG. That was laughter of confirmation right there. Everyone, you old black guy, you're OG. You know, let me take that back. I want to be honest. There was one old black dude in jail. God, what do we call him? What was his nickname? Deputy. He was working. See, now the joke's not racist. That guy had a job. You here for the rib cook-off? All right. It's called a callback. I hang out with old black guys because apparently I want to learn how to play dominoes. And I did. I was like, oh, this is a real game. This is wonderful. Thank you. And this is all true, by the way. And the old black guys would be there, and young black dudes would hang out with them. And young black dudes, they would rap, and I was really impressed by that. I was like, wow, that's a cool thing. And so what I did, when I thought the dudes were done rapping, I came up to them and said, hey, that's really cool. I'm not a rapper myself. I'm a comedian, but we're fellow entertainers. That was very good. Which in real life, we would call a compliment. In jail, it's called, I'm white and can't say that. By the way, black guys would always like to call white guys cracker in jail, and they thought, hey, what's up, cracker? Which I would always laugh at. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the word cracker is an old Southern term. It's short for whip cracker, and therefore the master. So they'd be like, hey, what's up, cracker? Yeah. Well, if you want to play that game, sure. I'm an open-minded guy. I'll be cracker. What would you prefer, Toby or Kunta Kinte? I'm so glad B.A. clapped at that joke. Only half of them clapped, so it's okay. Adam was gonna clap. He's like, no, I'm Hawaiian, never mind. I thought I was, but I wasn't a black guy. But anyway, the black guys would rap, and I always thought that was very impressive. And so I was like, you know, I wanna, you know, and that's really good stuff. But the black guys were not cool with that, like, motherfucking cracker. Yeah? Still funny, I'm sorry. Cracker, you can't interrupt us rapping. Now you gotta rap. You ever feel you walked into something you can't moonwalk out of? That's where I was. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta rap for these guys. And I hope I say it right. I was like, all right, I can do this. Smuck and fart is talking tish bass sack words. See, I script the flip with my invert actors, sucking FICO tricks with these reverse factors. I'm on the map like squares on protractors. I crack the yak with just the best ninja masters coming at you like a pair of linebackers. The Holy Spirit, like Dr. Scholl's, known best for the work he does within souls. I wake up in the morning with a scoop of porridge with a banana or an apple or maybe an orange. That's right, I just rhymed orange. I did it twice, sounded just right, made that verse sound tight. My rhymes are so ill, they call me Kim Jong. Come and get some. It's like a yum-yum in your tum-tum. Koriwa nandeska. By the way, it's actually Japanese. Just throwing that in there. The only Japanese I know. Koriwa nandeska. Rhymed. I threw it in. I'll take another order of unagi, followed by a mountain roll, then a moondagi. Don't forget the sake, triple the wasabi, chop chop on the double before it gets soggy. Oh, I'm gonna show you some love. Call me the Romeo, but I gotta get some water like I'm Marco Rubio. That was a Republican joke, and if you got it, God bless you. I keep it cool when under pressure like Bowie and Queen. This ain't no twice ice, baby, if you know what I mean. Some of you didn't get that. Buy the DVD, you'll watch it a few times, like, oh, I get it now. Ring, ring, who could it be? I'm born in the States, call me the Springsteen. Got a rash on my ass, call that the ring sting. I took a quick peek with my left cheek sneak. I had a gallon or two with some fresh prune juice. I gotta do some booty juice from my caboose. Okay, I had to throw a fart joke in there, you guys. There was like way too many smart jokes. Every comic just threw their pen down. Shit, that's a great fart joke. He rhymed fart like 7 times and never said fart. I gotta rock it, man. Here we go. I'm coming at you faster than John Madden with a proactive can, a tough acting, 10 acting. Got some pre-planned jokes with some improv acting. Holy rusted metal, Batman, did that just happen? Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, I got a funky rhyme. I'm about to bust this. I can go faster than Flash. Wish I had Bruce Wayne's cash. I've been broker than Joker, playing poker with Robin. I'd be fighting my battles. I'd be weaving and bobbing. See, I like my girls nerdy, dirty, just a little bit dirty. Jinkies, he just might spank me. I'm talking neat, complete, and just a bit of a freak. Jedi on the streets, but I sit in the sheets. I'm hoping that will get me to Comic-Con. I want to play Comic-Con just for that. You put your ears to this mix, my twisted linguistics just did a backflip, just like Bimp Liskit. Gotta say it again because I'm sure you missed it. Reverse. Paul is dead. It's good out. 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 It's backwards. She's talking. He's fucking smart. There's no need to curse, and I'm sure you heard worse. We're gonna bring down the house just like Angry Birds. Reverse the first verse, then say you backwards. Smucking fart is talking Tish bass backwards. Ass backwards, shit talking is fucking smart. Hey, let's do that one verse just like Captain Kirk. We gotta rock it's man. I'm coming at you faster than John Madden with a proactive can of tough acting and acting. I come with pre-planned jokes and improv acting. Highly illogical captain, did that just happen? And like George Takei, you're all like, oh my. To which the black guy said, cracker, that is stupid. If you don't like it, that's fine. It's subjective. You are so cracker. Stupid means good. Oh. Thanks. Well, you're stupid too, my friend. I'm gonna go now. I don't think I should have said that. Jail's not fun. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, man. You guys are so cool. In jail, we used to, cellmates, we would tell each other things to build each other up. There's a piece of philosophy I really liked. You guys might have heard it. They would say to each other, this too shall pass. And I like that. Like, no matter how hard the day was, this too shall pass. So I wrote it on the wall of my cell, right over the toilet. And laughed every time the food showed up. Oh my God, you guys are so much fun. Just a big round of applause for you guys just having fun with us tonight. Keep it going for every comic you guys have seen tonight, because that's seriously, you guys coming out. I'd like to tell you guys a secret. I didn't want to say this at the beginning of the show, but this is the first show I've ever closed. And it's like a big deal for me. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad it's not being recorded and put on YouTube. Hi, people who want to book me for bigger gigs. No, look at the timestamp. This was an old joke. I've gotten better. I can cut out the swear words. It's cool. Oh, man. And that was my goal. I want you guys to know when I put this together, I did not want to make it the Elgin show. I wanted to make it a showcase of comedians. I was just going to be the host. I'd say, check a look at these guys. They're very funny. Thanks for coming out. And do some scheduling stuff. Our headliner couldn't make it. And some of the guys in the crew were like, just close the show. And it took me like 3 days to convince me to do this because I didn't want to do it for me. I want to do it for everybody else. And they convinced me, and I'm glad we came out here. And I want you guys to know my goal this entire time. My goal was that we would all have a good time. That you guys would have a good time, I'd have a good time, and as a group, we'd have a great time. That maybe later on in the future, maybe a week or two from now, you're hanging out with your friends. You're high-fiving each other, pushing each other into bushes. I don't know. I don't want to pre-assume what you do for fun, okay? Maybe for you, shrubbing shrubbery is a great game. Which is hard to say, by the way. Try it. See? Nobody can do it. Shrubbery. How do you say that, man? Smucking fartestalking tish bass backwards. But I want you guys to really have such a great time that you're hanging out with your friends. And you're like, hey, you guys, remember that time we went out to Studio on 4th? We saw a bunch of comics. Do you remember? We had a wild, fantastic time, a great laughs, and unbelievable entertainment. Yeah. Well, guess what, my friends? That night for which you will talk about was last night. We had a great show, man. You guys missed it. Would you guys do me a favor? Big round of applause for Mr. Pat Shillito, our host, coming back up here. Oh, you guys, my name is Elgin Allway. Thank you guys very much. Pat's got a few things for us. Do you have the drawing for the salsa? It's in the little blue cup. Yo, I'll get it. You start this out. I'll go get it for you, man. Or you can do that too. It's cool. I'm only the guy who made this happen. You don't have to listen to me. I'm kidding. You guys give it up for Pat, man. We try to put together a lot of fun prizes for you, and what I was hoping to do is I'll take that. See, I'm a professional. I wasn't reading notes. Thank you, one person getting that. You're not supposed to do this when you're a pro. Anyway, we've got some great prizes. I want to do some questions. Did you come up with any questions about people's acts or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you start it out for us? And actually, can we get our door guy, Tiger? He's kind of behind this. Come up here and help you out. I'm gonna leave the stage. I'm gonna give it to these guys here. You guys won some good prizes. Thank you very much.
All right. One more time for your headliner, Mr. Elgin Allway. Fantastic work tonight. Folks, just a quick shout out. Thank you guys for coming out, supporting this show, supporting Studio on 4th, supporting live local comedy here in Reno, Nevada. Give it up for yourselves. All right. Now, if Paul Spock, do you think you could come up on stage for me, buddy? Yeah? Please? Oh, I'm not feeling enough testosterone. I think I need a guy who looks like a penis to get on stage. All right, so, and some fat mafia dude. All right, so. That's funny because that's all I've ever aspired to. All right, we have a number of giveaway coupons, giveaway cards, if you will, that Tiger here has put together for us. Our first one is for Waking Girl. It's a $100 gift certificate. Tiger, could you tell me a little bit about this?
Give me the mic. No, I got it. I've never held one of these before, and this looks like fun. Waking Girl is a website development lady, lives right here in Reno. She will wake up your website. You guys going to do a drawing and find out who this goes to?
Yeah, we're going to ask a trivia
Oh, trivia question. I got to give the mic back.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys remember, earlier in the evening, Matt Regan was a comic who was on stage. What was the name of the state that he punched as Nevada? Bingo! Yes. Who said New Hampshire? The only guy over in that corner. The guy who's heard a joke 1,000 times. Oh, man. Our next one.
Okay, we have Antique Angel Wedding Chapel right here in Reno. I'm sure you've driven past it 1,000 times. It's on Virginia Street, right by the river. So, ladies, here's a gift card actually, to a wedding chapel. Fellas, don't run.
All right, our trivia question is, it's a Paul Spock joke. Oh, no. What was the operation that his friend had that took his foreskin and put it on his eyes? How would you describe that at the very end? Cockeyed. Said it right over there. That lady right there. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been working all night. Let her do the work. What joke did Elgin steal? Now, Elgin didn't steal any jokes tonight. He just stole that jacket. All right. So, our next...
Next gift card, Liberty Insurance. I'm sorry, not insurance. It's Liberty Collision. Thank you. It says insurance, but it's collision. They're not allowed to give discounts on insurance, but what they can do is give you a $250 gift card towards your deductible. This is a big card.
Real simple. Who do I impersonate? Chaz Bono. I heard it. Yes. Begrudgingly, we give that to you. Thank you, Christ. Okay, next coupon.
Coupons. Next gift card is from Branded Screen Printing. These are, they do graphic design, they make T-shirts, they do bumper stickers, they'll make you one shirt or 1,000 shirts. This is a $25 gift card, which is with one of the coolest companies in Reno.
What does BA call himself? Bingo.
BA may not give the answer.
Any singles in the audience? That's my favorite table back there. I'll be back in a moment. Hang on. Okay, Summer Love. This lady started out as a relationship counselor. She'd help married people stay married. And then she realized that was a lost cause. So now she counsels singles. What she does is she interviews you, finds out the kind of man you're looking for, wears a dark suit, kind of overweight. Owns a marketing company. Nice guy. But no, Summer will find the kind of people you want to hang out with and arrange for get-togethers where small groups like this are, everybody who's interested in everybody else who's in the same room. This is a $40 gift certificate, which gets you your initial interview and your first date. Big stuff.
Why did the door guy tell the best joke of the night? That's right. Anyways, why did the whale go ooh, 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 ooh? It's a whale. Who said that first? Come and get it. First one to make it.
Thank you, Tiger. Thank you very much. Much appreciated for the cards. Thank you very much. By the way, it is time to announce the winner of our drawing, sponsored by Chupa Verde Salsa. You guys enjoyed the salsa tonight. You guys had a great time. Oh, there you go. Either way, somebody is winning a jar of their fabulous salsa. We are going to do a drawing. You guys kept your ticket stubs, I assume? No. No. All right. We're going to pick one. Mr. Paul Spock is going to read the number. And it is
120. 120.
She gets up begrudgingly. Here it is. All right. Are you allergic to salsa? What a terrible allergy. Oh my God. I'm allergic to shellfish. He's allergic to women. But I mean, like salsa? Really? Like, can I get some gluten, please? Jesus.
Food allergy.
Fuck. Folks, thank you guys for coming out here tonight. Seriously. Thank you for listening to all of our comedians, enjoying this show at the wonderful studio on 4th. Elgin, is there anything else that we need to address here tonight? Did we? I'm keeping my pants on. You saw Weekend's joke. That was... I could come up with a few questions. All right. All right. Here's a good one. What is my favorite color? Birthday? Did you say birthday? Verde. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. I'm a big fan of Chupa on my Verde. I don't believe that. I've been sucking on chocolate for years. I'm not getting any thinner. That's right. Okay. Caliber Spa and Salon. Okay. All right. Now, one person I know who's not going to need that. I'm totally talking about this bald motherfucker right over here. Tough trivia. All right. Paul, do you have any good trivia jokes right now? Because at this point, I am running on empty. I've been running on empty since 6 p.m. What?
All right, trivia. Who would be the first girl to get topless? All right. You win.
Creepy. Oh, man.
I say she won.
We have a few flyers and posters that we have accumulated that have been signed by all the comedians here tonight. If you want one, just come up and see Elgin. He's the guy who looks like he just won the Kentucky Derby. Thank you again, guys, for coming out and supporting live local comedy here at Studio on 4th. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. On behalf of B.A. Hunter, Adam Stone, Paul Spock, Elgin Allway, Matt Regan, I am Pat Shillito. I have been your host for this evening. Thank you again for coming out. Get home safe. Grab another drink if you need to in order to feel special. Thank you again. Have a good night.